If somebody had told me a month ago that these little macaron gems will come out of my little sloppy kitchen, I would have laughed at their face. But then I put myself against this challenge, expecting nothing, and a miracle happened. These multicolored macarons are so pretty that you will be sad to eat them. But please do so, as they are absolutely delicious. If you want to see how to make these tricolore babies, please keep on watching. Hello and welcome to my sloppy kitchen. Today I'm going to do something that is quite tricky and I haven't done it before, so bear with me. I'm making macarons, which I did make before and you can see it in my previous video, but I want to make this batch using Italian meringue method, and I want the batch to be separated in 3 different colors so that I have multicolored macarons. And the weather is not ideal because it's quite humid, and the last thing that you want when you make macarons or anything with meringue is humidity. So I don't know how this is going to work out, but I'll never know until I try. So before I start actually cooking, I had prepared everything, and if you want to do the same, I suggest that you prepare everything as well. So what you're going to need are 3 smaller piping bags, and as you can see here, I did not chop them off, so just like line 3 glasses with 3 smaller piping bags, so they are the same. And have a bigger one where you'll have an attachment that you use for macarons. It doesn't have to be too big in diameter. What else do I have? I have 3 bowls of the same size. I have my gel food coloring, and then I have 2 pieces of foil that have to be big enough to cover these bowls. I have my dry ingredients ready, and this is just almond mixed with powdered sugar, ground and sifted, and ground and sifted. If you want to see how I did it, go check my previous video. So here we have 180 grams in total, 90 grams of almond flour and 90 grams of powdered sugar. I lined up my baking tray with a silicone mat. I have all my spatulas ready because this is going to be quite a tricky process and you need to work fast, so I just prepared everything. And yeah, let's start. As I said, we are going to make macarons today using Swiss meringue method, and what that means is that we have to cook the egg whites using a double boiler. I just have some water here, not a lot, perhaps like 5 centimeters, and then I'm going to use my mixing bowl and place it on top of it. The important thing is that the water in this saucepan must not touch your bowl. So place it like this, bring the heat all the way up, but then reduce when it starts simmering. So in my mixing bowl, I'm going to place my egg whites, and don't ask me why I have 2 separate glasses, and then immediately add 100 grams of extra fine granulated sugar as always, and just mix it. You don't have to mix it all the way, I just wanted to incorporate the sugar with the egg whites. So I'm going to keep melting the sugar in egg whites until all the sugar practically dissolves. And you'll be able to know this if you have a kitchen thermometer, so it's going to take around 70 degrees Celsius. But also you can take a little bit of egg whites and run it between your fingers. If you feel some sugar, then continue cooking. If you don't feel the sugar anymore, then it's good to go. Okay, so forget about a kitchen thermometer, at least mine is probably not working properly because I've been cooking this for quite some time and it's still showing that it's only 52 degrees. But then when I touch it and rub it between my fingers, it's nice and smooth, so I'm just going to switch this off and carefully remove it from the pot. So what I'm doing now is just whisking this until this bowl is a little bit colder, and let's start whisking this on low. And now I'm going to turn it on to high until glossy, stiff peaks start to form. I'm stopping just to check how my meringue is doing. So, okay, these are obviously not stiff peaks, there are no peaks at all. so I'm just going to continue. I think now this is good to go, and this is where I'll stop. So the meringue is ready, and now I'm just going to pour all the dry ingredients inside. And I'm just going to stir it very gently as always until it's just incorporated, so just until I cannot see the dry ingredients anymore. And actually not stir, but you know the drill, fold and across. Fold and across. Alright, so all the ingredients are now nicely combined, and I'm just going to divide this meringue into 3 bowls. So I'm going to work with this one first, and then these 2 I'll cover with some foil. I want the colors to be pink, violet and blue, so I just think I'm going to start with pink first. And the procedure is the same, just like when you make regular macarons. Fold underneath and across, so don't stir it too violently. Macarons are a very delicate thing, so we don't want to kill them. Aha! Can you see these nice ribbons? We are going to finish with pink, and I'm going to add some blue coloring here, just a little bit. And the final color is going to be violet. As I said, I don't have an extra spatula, so I'm just going to use the pink one. Okay, now I'm just going to transfer it in one of the small bags here. Okay, so the meringue is now in the little piping bags, and I'm just going to take it out. I have the big one ready here. God help me now. Okay, so what I'll do now is just snip here. Okay, and now I'm just going to take them all together and try to put them in this big piping bag. Oh, I'm so nervous, you have no idea. So I'm just going to hold it here and try to push all the sides of the bag equally so that each of the color runs out at the same time. So what I see is happening here is that the colors started running out in this big piping bag, and they are mixing, so which is why I'm not getting like a good color. Let me see if I can fix this somehow. Oh my god, this was crazy, but look at them, they're so pretty. Now let's just not talk too much, let's just slam the tray to get all the bubbles out and take a toothpick, and wherever I see a big bubble I'm just going to burst it. Okay, so I'm just going to let them dry. I hope it's not going to take a lot because some, like these smaller parts, have already dried. So let's come back in 30 minutes. While I'm waiting for the macaron shells to bake, I'm just going to prepare some plain old vanilla buttercream. In the bowl of my stand mixer, I'm adding 90 grams of butter, which has softened just a little bit. It's room temperature. I'm adding the pedal attachment and I'm just going to beat it until it becomes creamy, starting with low. I'm stopping now just to scrape all the butter, and I'm just going to add powdered sugar. I have 240 grams of powdered sugar and I'm just going to add 1/2 of it first. I'll stop again to add the rest of the powdered sugar. So this is now very thick, and as such I wouldn't be able to pipe it. So in order to make it softer, I'm just going to add a little bit of heavy cream. I'm just going to start with 1 tablespoon and see where it will take me. Almost forgot, I'm going to make a vanilla buttercream and there is no vanilla, so I'm just going to add around 1 teaspoon or so. And again, I'll stop just to feel the consistency of my buttercream. As you can see, it's still very thick. So I'll scrape the sides of the bowl and add a little bit more heavy cream. Just another tablespoon. So this is much better. And I'm going to stop here. I won't be adding more heavy cream. Let me just try it. Oh my god, it's perfect. All right, let's see our macaron shells. So here are the macaron shells. They are so pretty. Look at them. I'm really impressed. Look at this one that has a little swirl. I mean, it's not very smooth on the top, but then it looks so pretty. Some are a little bit smaller, so as you can see, this is one of the first ones that I piped because there is no blue here. And I just want to show you these special 3 babies that I sprinkled a little bit. I did not know how this will turn out because I had never sprinkled macarons before. So just after I let them dry, I sprinkled these 8 ones with very small Superstreusel sprinkles, and it looks so pretty. Now I'm sorry that I did not sprinkle all of them, but yeah, I'll know for next time. Okay, I'm going to start piping now. And I transfer the buttercream here into a piping bag, and because I feel very extravagant today, I want the dollops of the buttercream to be a bit bigger. I put this attachment on. Ta-da! Nice and thick. So here they are. Literally the most beautiful thing that came out of my kitchen. They're so beautiful, I cannot stop looking at them. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more of these videos, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Also click the little bell so you're notified whenever I post something new. And in the meantime, go out of your comfort zone and make something that looks so pretty and is delicious. It might be a little scary, but if I can do it, anyone can. And trust me, the end is going to be so satisfying. You'll be so proud of yourself. Again, thank you for watching and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!